Yo, we back. What, episode 7?
Seven.
Ooh. It's tough.
Might be.
You feel me? Like, we appreciate, you feel me? Like, we're appreciative of the journey. You feel me? The process, you feel me?
Definitely.
It's lovely. But you know, you feel me? It's YJ, ain't you YJ from the fold with my boy.
Trey Day. Come on, man. You know what it is, bro.
You feel me? Today,
Back.
you feel me? I was thinking, you feel me? Like, it's a lot of stuff going on, you feel me? I was thinking about, you feel me? Like, relationships. Today, we're going to talk about relationships, you feel me? Like, what's a real relationship to you?
That's a good question, for real, bro. That's a good question. I'm gonna just say, for me, like, 'cause I can only really speak for me. I can just say a real relationship is when you find somebody that genuinely, like, want to be around you. Of course, they respect you, they consider you, like, what you think, and they like want to learn like about you. It's not like what I can get from you. It's all genuine at the end of the day. Like we talked about episode 6, like friendships, relationships, everything. If it ain't genuine, it's not real. It's not a real relationship. So I think it's outside of the appearance. For you know what I mean. I think once you find somebody that meet the requirements of somebody you willing to deal with, talk to every day, like that's when it become a relationship. Like we talk about all the time, like it's a difference between attachment and connections.
Yeah.
And once you build that connection with somebody, it's like if you start to see the growth in your relationship. And so that's really what I think. Like, man, what about you though, bro? What you thinking?
Man, I feel like you feel like you said, man. I just feel like it's mutual interest. You feel me? Like somebody I used to be a lot of us. You feel me? Like sometimes what we like physically. You feel me? Like we'll go after something that don't want us. You feel me? Or we'll fight so hard for something that's pushing away. Till I realize you from like bro, be with somebody that want to be with you. You feel me? It's not gonna feel like, you feel me, forced. It's not gonna feel like, don't feel none of that for real. You feel me? So it's like, man, me, like a real relationship to me though. You feel me? Just somebody just bring peace. You feel me? Respect you. You feel me? Like love how you love. You feel me? Feel how you feel. You feel me? Like it y'all connect well. At the end of the day, for real, you feel me? Like I feel like that's really it. Honestly, for real, you feel me? Like, and y'all got mutual relationship goals. What y'all trying to meet? You feel me? Like y'all want to be with each other forever. Not no 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, none of that for real. Y'all really want this lifetime, you feel me? And y'all want to grow together, you feel me?
Like, nah, cause I didn't even cut you off, but it brought me back to like school days. You know how like everybody start with elementary is somebody you like, and it's based off what they look like. Yeah. You don't know each other. You don't even know how to know each other for real. You just, she cute, you know what I mean, or whatever the case. So it's like, oh, she like me. And then there you go. But you see how many relationships people was in middle school, high school, and it was just, I don't think I really seen too many, if any, high school sweethearts for real. So
like, it's crazy because now as I got older, I agree with parents what they used to say back in the day. They're like, oh, that's just your little friend.
Yeah, nah,
it's just your little friend. You feel me? Like no kidding. You feel like I don't take none of them relationships seriously. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. You feel me? I'm like, bro, that wasn't love. Yeah. You feel me? That was just a feeling.
Fairy tale.
That's all it was. You feel me?
Like when you think about it, like I would ask one of my brothers or something like that. I'd be like, yo, you think you gonna marry her? I'm like, I don't know. You not even thinking like that. So like now I'm to the point where I think so deep into stuff now that I didn't have no idea back then. It's like, what's the point of even getting into a relationship if you don't plan on being with this person forever. Like you basically, you like, yo, we just gonna, we here for a short time or a good time, not a long time. So, I mean, I like her, she like me, but that's not necessarily a healthy relationship, really. And you see how a lot of it don't work out like that. So, yeah, I see now like a real relationship is rare. It's definitely rare.
Most definitely. Rare as a mug, for real, you feel me? Because it's like, nowadays, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. It take a while for me to get in a relationship. You feel me? Because I'm like, some individuals rush in relationships. You feel me? I'm not the type to rush into a relationship. You feel me? Because I'm like, I'm a person, you feel me? Like, I gotta see you through every season. I gotta see you through every season, you feel me? I gotta see how you act when you mad. I gotta see, you feel me? Like, every single thing, for real, you feel me? Like,
good, bad.
Like, it took me a while to get in a relationship, you feel me? Because I'm like, I feel like, what's 1, 2, 3 years of us talking, you feel me? Like, if we looking to be together forever, you feel me? Like, that's how I look at it, you feel me? Like, it could, and the thing with me, you feel me? Like, the smallest little red flag could just throw me off, you feel me? But it's certain red flags I start to understand, like, that's not really that big, but it's some that's like that's major. You feel me?
Some stop signs, some like yield, like
yields. You feel me? Like,
okay,
we could probably, you feel me?
We gotta address it though. But I gotta see where it's going.
Yeah.
That stop sign, like people be seeing that big red stop sign. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't seen people just ride by the stop sign without even slowing down.
Because they caught up on the physical. You feel me? Like, man, she bad. I'm like,
I gotta get that.
But I'm a person, you feel me? Like, some red flags for me, I ain't gonna cap. Some red flags, her attitude. You feel me? Like, I gotta take that, you feel me? Because I'm like, that attitude can lead to bitterness. Like, then I'm thinking future. So I'm thinking, if I have a child with you, say we don't work out. Now, what if you become this bitter? Because most times, I know I'm a good dude, so most times the good dudes end up with, you feel like the bad BMs. You feel, I'm just going off the patterns. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I just pay attention. Like, yo, is you petty? You feel me? Like, what's your spirit like? You feel me? Then also too, you feel me? Like, man, like another red flag. You feel me? Like, man, just how you conduct yourself, how you carry yourself. You feel me? Clothes. You feel me? Like, all of that. You feel me? Like, just certain red flags. You feel me? Like, it's a no-go. You feel me? I already know we not gonna work. You feel me? Like, if you always in drama, I know we not gonna work. Cause I'm a person that's not. I don't be in stuff. So if you always a person in something, I can't do it. You feel me? Cause I'm a chill person. You feel me? Like, chill vibe. You feel me? Like, laid back. You feel me? People know me, but it's like, yo, I don't be in stuff. You feel me? Like, so it's like, if you somebody in something all the time, you feel like this. I'm like, yo, you got too much going on. A person, I ain't gonna lie, a person that complains too much. I can't do it. You feel me? Like, it become draining.
You have me complaining.
You feel me? Like, it's certain stuff that's just too much. You feel me? Like, can we look at the positive in life?
No, that's facts.
You feel me? Like, it's positive stuff in life that you feel like, why is it always something? You feel me? It should always be something.
It's never good enough.
You feel me? Like, it's just certain stuff, bro. Like, at the end of the day, for real. One red flag that people don't think is a red flag, but it's a red flag to me: celebrity crush.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie, I was over here thinking, I could only come up with one. You got them all. But that one, see, people be trying to make light of it, like, oh, I'm never gonna see him. I'm never gonna have but that you basically putting that innuendo out there, like, if you did, what happened if you did come across?
You feel me?
How you really, you acting like this over the phone, over the TV screen, what you gonna do in person? You might melt, shorty, like, so yeah, I agree. And anybody who try to combat it is basically one of them people who got a celebrity crush. Like, you
seriously, you feel me? Like, I'm like, bro, and that's the thing with me though. You feel me? I'm like, you can have that, we just not gonna be together. I'm not ready to force you or change, like get you to change you. You
don't
feel
crush on him.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. Like there's a lot of people that she been dressing like this, she been like this and this and that. Then when he get with her, he trying to change her. No, you feel like if this how this person is, you feel like, bro, I'm accept you for who you is, and I'm like, we can still be cool, you feel me? But we not gonna work. I'm not ready to change you. I want you to be your natural self. You feel me? Like, cause I don't want you to pretend. I don't want you to do none of that for real. I want you to be your natural self, bro.
No facade.
But that celebrity crush stuff, that's a no go. You feel me? Like I like. Cause I feel like if you look at this, you look at him like that. I feel like you looking at somebody else like that too. You feel me?
And
like,
you looking at him like he more than me.
You feel me? Like, or on the same level. It's nobody should be on the same. You feel me? Like level as me. You feel me? Like. You like, making me look bad. If we come across a person, you start going crazy, you're making me look bad, bro. Like, dudes think that. You feel like dudes think that, bro. Like, yo, shorty crazy in front of her, dude. That's crazy. You feel me? Like, they don't understand. Like, that's an embarrassment, bro. You feel me? Like, but understand they not gonna understand that. You feel me? Like, so it's not gonna. Oh, y'all, this, that. I understand that. You feel like if you feel like that, that's cool. But I'm speaking from a male's perspective, bro. Like, you, like. This is just what it is, bro. Like nah, you feel like I don't do the celebrity crush stuff.
Nah, just before we move on though, it's crazy you said that situation because I seen a video. You know how everybody be talking about Duke Dennis. I see it was a dude with his girl, and I guess he had came around the corner. She started geeking. He's like, "Oh, you got my shorty geeking."
Yeah,
out.
I seen that. Yo. And Duke even said it himself. Man, shout out Duke Dennis. But Duke Dennis said, "Yo, I don't do shorties that got celebrity crushes, bro."
I respect that though.
You feel me?
And they talking about it's insecure, but like, man, we're gonna get into that later.
We're gonna, you feel me? Like, yeah, you feel me? Like people saying, you feel like people was insecure about the Chris Brown. You feel like John? Like I'm like, bro, like no other man should be able to touch your woman. Like that's crazy for y'all not to see that. But I'm like. I understand. You feel like that y'all not gonna see that because you feel me.
And it was paying him,
paying $1,000, but you feel me like that could go towards y'all. Like what y'all need to like y'all could be saving for a new house or something. Y'all paid $1,000 for somebody else to touch you.
Physical picture.
Like that's crazy. That's just not smart. You feel me? Like nah. Like why would somebody stay with that or cuff that?
That's insane.
That for one, that's bad financial. You feel me? Like. Decisions, you feel me? Like then you like, come on, bro. That don't make any sense. You feel me? Like, but I'm like, yo, if that's what you do, that's what you do. You feel me? Me, I'm not gonna change you. I'ma just go on my way. You feel me? And let you be you. Let you be you. You feel me? I don't want you to change. I want you to do what you do. You feel me?
And the red flag I came up with was pretty much just the company you keep, like who you.
Oh yeah, you feel me? I gotta go off. You feel like the company you keep.
Like I understand, like you might be the black sheep. You might not do what they do, but I seen another say it's hard for us to tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's a group of lions, I don't know which one don't bite. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day. You that go with males too. Like she gonna see who you around. Oh, he a dog. He shiesty. He this. He that. So they gonna link you in as well. Like you gotta play a part in the group too. But that's why you know what I mean. Once you start you find somebody like on their own time. That's when you can kind of see. But when they in the group and they start acting different, they start picking up their energy. That's a flag.
Oh yeah, and there's another one.
Flag on the play.
One that's always out.
Oh yeah, that's why I said the company you keep.
You feel me? Somebody that just always just wanna go out. You feel me? Like this party. You feel me? Like nah. You feel me? Like just want attention bag. You feel me? Like nah, I don't like that. You feel me? Like nah, that's not me. Cause I don't like attention. You feel me? Like, and I don't feel like a shorty should be wanting, cause it's nothing but a wrong attention. Yeah. You feel me? It's wrong attention at the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So it's like. It's bringing too much heat.
And it ain't just on her, for real. You gotta deal with that. Like
I gotta deal with it because if something happen to you, I gotta be. So if you say put yourself in situations, you're not even thinking about you feel like the man that you with. You feel me? Because if something happened, you feel like you looking at him to rescue you. So he's always in something. You feel like because of no.
And then if dudes see you everywhere all the time, but you claim you got a boyfriend or you with somebody. They not gonna respect him because obviously you don't respect him. If you out here moving like this, if you so accessible, it's like you still on the market.
Seriously.
Like you putting yourself out here on display, like yo, like it's a possibility. Like if the right one approach you,
all the promoters know you. You
man,
having all the
come
promoters,
on,
the
man.
DJs,
Like,
security guards.
yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like before, you know what I mean, me and my wife got to where we was, I had to deal with a lot of like her be like, yo, like somebody hit me up. I was thankful that that's a green flag.
Yeah.
She let me know everything.
Yeah.
Like, and I ain't never asked for passwords or stuff like that. But the fact that she upfront about it, that's rare. So I'm like, even though I don't want to see it, and you might end up seeing people hitting her up that you like, hey, that's crazy. At least you know you can move accordingly. So like, I had to deal with that early. Like, and once we got, you know what I mean, I got through that. I'm like, man, look, I can't hit everybody up. I can't let everybody know.
Yeah.
They just got to see. As long as she, you know what I mean, carry herself right, and she stand on that. Like when I'm not around, I gotta live with that. Cause at the end of the day, you're not gonna be with somebody 24/7. You're never gonna know everything that's going on. But and like I was saying with bro, like I was telling bro one time, I was like, yo, we can't put our, and it's not even really us. This is just in general. You can't put all your emotion into what somebody else do.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. You just gotta like put your head down and just keep it moving. Like if somebody decide to like do you wrong and you've been doing right, you can't let that stop you and like kill your spirit, because you ain't gonna be able to move on. Especially if you know what I mean, you ain't do nothing wrong and you was, you know what I mean, like handling your business and everything like that. You can live with that, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of red flags.
And that's the thing that we trying to tell individuals too. You feel me? Like, bro, like we not saying like you a red flag, but it's like to us.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's somebody out here that's cool. That you like, they don't care for all of that. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, I would let you just go do your thing, find who's for you. Instead of us always just clashing and getting into it for real, you feel me? Like, cause it's just gonna be.
Just know it's a red flag to somebody.
You feel me? Like, yeah, but it's somebody that you feel like is cool. So be you. You feel like that right person gonna.
But what's crazy though, you might be a red flag to the person you want.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of the people like the so-called like men that everybody want, like they don't put up with certain stuff.
Nah, not at all.
They not gonna put up with everything. So. You know what I mean? We ain't even like to that upper echelon financially wise, but as far as morals go, as far as like authentic character, like morals, like we them. So we not gonna tell y'all no lie. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like man, I know me. Like I'm in the cut. Like I see a lot of stuff. So I'm just glad I got out the way early.
Yeah,
I got out the way.
I'm glad I got out the way at the right time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
before the gate
and
closed.
like it's crazy. You feel me? I slid on the door. You feel me?
Let's go.
You feel me? Like, but I right at the right time, and for real. You feel me? Like when I look at my life, it's a lot of stuff that I got out of at the right time. You feel me? Like God was always with me for real. You feel me? Like I'm glad I'm a listener. You feel me? Like I'm an observer. You feel me? Like I don't do too much. You feel me? Like I'm a person. You feel me? I see stuff the first time. You feel me? Like that's just me. But that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like it's up to you. You at the end of the day, you feel like you can say whatever you want, but your life is going to tell you if you're right or wrong. Point blank period. You feel me? If you gotta hide something, you feel me? You're doing something wrong. You feel me? Like you gotta lie about it. You're doing something wrong. You feel me? Like if you not 100, if you can't be 100, whatever you doing, you feel me? You don't feel right about. You feel me? It's the wrong thing you doing. You feel me? It's that simple. Your life is going to tell you, and it's you can try to lie to yourself all that, but you feel me? Like you feel me? It's going to yourself gonna tell you the truth, bro. Your life gonna tell you. You feel me?
And it's crazy, like you see it out here. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's hard out here, cause I see how people just like they just like, man, I'm just go ahead and do me, man. I don't even care no more. Like I ain't gonna find nothing. Like I've been trying to talk to the guys at work. I'm like, yo, it's somebody out there, but they done ran into too many red flags. So it's become red flags now.
Not for
like,
real.
So I understand, like, it's hard to see through it, and you don't want to put yourself through no financial, emotional, and time burden, but a lot of times it be where you at and like where you spend your time, who you spend your time with. Like once you separate yourself, like it's like God, like, all right, I can bless you now. I can, cause you gonna mess it up.
And what it was too, I feel like with me, Kizzy, like what I figured out with me though, how I found the one that I'm with. You feel me? Shout out to her.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'm thankful and glad I was able to come across her for real. I've known her since high school, but you feel like we was talking for like the last like three and a half years for real. You feel me? Like, but I realized I had to get my spirit right. You feel me? Like I had to become what I was looking for. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Like for me to find that, and that's why I started to realize the physical and the spirit. You feel me? Like I was too busy looking at the physicals, and the physicals had me out here. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? I was going crazy out here. You feel me? And I'm glad. You feel me? Like yo, I ain't never had nothing. You feel me? All that. You feel me? I'm thankful for God. I thank God all the time for that. For real. You feel me? Because a lot of people can't say that. You feel me? But I'm glad. You feel me? Like I started to see. You feel me? Like getting on that spiritual journey. You feel me? Like and really. You feel me? Like seeing what I needed to do. Then you feel like our spirits aligned. You feel like she was on the same thinking that I was on for real. You feel me? And that year, them years of us talking, you feel like our main focus was us becoming better individually, so we can be better together. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Like we like the same individuals for real. Honestly, for real. You feel me? Like so. But I realized I had to just become better. See, a lot of people want better. A lot of people want good individuals, but they're not good individuals. You feel me? Like, what's the purpose of getting somebody if you're going to destroy it? Like, what's the purpose of getting them if you're going to destroy it? You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So it's like, of course you're going to keep getting what you're going to get because you're not ready to destroy this person. You feel me? They're not going to allow you to destroy this person, bro. At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So, like, but that's just my perspective. What I think. You feel me? But I realized, you feel me? I had to become better. You feel me? Like internally. You feel me? And then I started to attract. You feel me? And I attract. You feel me? Like that individual. Mm-hmm. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Shout out to her.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to sis. He is.
You feel me? But my question is, you feel me? Because like I said, I'm in a relationship. But you feel me? My question is, you feel me? How is marriage?
Marriage is. I'm gonna be 100. Like I think with anything, like if you when you find the right thing, whatever it is, like the right partner, the right job, you know what I mean? Everything when it's aligned, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a blessing, and especially when you know it wasn't forced and it was like organic, like I was saying in the beginning, like just growing together, like going through every season, ups and downs, like she done slept on the floor with me, like everything. So once I knew like materials and money didn't move her, I'm like, and it wasn't that I didn't have stuff to give her, it was just that wasn't her priority. Like she was here for me, like at my lowest. So I'm like, you know what I mean, I'm gonna get back to that. So that's why I'm saying, like, when I get where I'm going and I become who God called me to be, she gonna have everything she desired because I know she deserved it. I know she worth it.
Yeah.
So, you know, going back to your question, like, it's been a blessing for one because, you know what I mean, she's the mother of my kids. So I seen examples, like, outside of my mother, my father, like, and then a few here and there, but I haven't seen too many couples make it, like, in, you know, love. And I was definitely blessed and fortunate to have that. Like, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't. Like, I tell my guys all the time, like, I couldn't been as strong as them because God didn't put me, He didn't allow my situation to go a way it could have went. And I think going back to my pops, like he lost both his parents. So I think God, blessed me with both of mine to have a healthy relationship. And I'm grateful for that. And that example was everything because I've seen so many, have broken relationships where the baby mom holding the kid over the father, child support. He say he's still, doing what he's supposed to do and all that. And I was like, man, I don't want that. I'm not gonna have that. And I'm gonna be 100. I had my little heart broke in middle school one time. I ain't gonna say no names, but I saw her dancing on somebody and it crushed me, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. So I just told God, I was like, yo, my next relationship gonna be my last. That's why I'm so, so picky. Like, so it take me a while to get my heart because, I consider myself to, have a big heart. I don't speak on it like that, but I believe I do. So not just when it comes to giving, but loving. So when I love, like I love real, like So when you are the type of person like that's to yourself, that's observant, that's calm and cool, collected, all that. Like they always say, the quiet ones is the crazy ones. I ain't saying I'm crazy or nothing like that, but I love hard. So just finding that one that I could really like give my heart to, it's a blessing, man. Because now the mission is the last thing that I gotta take care of. And she gonna help. She been helping me do that. Like she helped me get everything in order, man. I've been unorganized for years, man. Like it's a lot of stuff that she just complete that she brought to the table, and of course I was attracted to her, but it was the connection we built, and it just lasted, it just grew, man. We didn't, been through miscarriages, we done been through, accidents, we done been through the storm, So, we all see dark nights, time for brighter days, man. Yes, shout out my boy. So yeah,
listen to that. You feel me? I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, it's love though, man. Just in short, I know I went over a little rant, just reminiscing, but I gotta give you the spill.
Man, shout out to sis.
Yeah, gotta give you the spill what like a real marriage is, because I want for my bros and my people what I have and some. Like I wouldn't want to be the only one married and just like, yo, it's the married life like that, yo. Like, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get no backhanded compliments ever. So it's like I want mine to work and I want y'all to see it work. So y'all can work y'all's out. It's everybody that I'm cool with, everybody that that I'm connected to. I want them to have the same. I want them to find the same love. So I would just say, man, marriage is love, and you find the right one. Sure.
That's what's up for real. But I got a question for you though. You feel me? How important do you think sex is in a relationship?
That's a good question. I think that's the best way to ask it too, cause
like, do you think it's like a top 5, top 10?
I'm gonna be. It's definitely. I'm gonna say. It's top 1, but Nah. I'm gonna just say, for one, before I even get into what it means to the relationship, I'm gonna just say, like, for me, like, I could be transparent. I ain't ashamed. Like, she was my first, my first, pretty much. That's what they would say. Your first, she was my first. Like, I had situations and opportunities that could have took place, but God always shut the door. Like, every time I was close to doing something, I was close to going somewhere, God, he cut it off. And I think he kept me purified so that way I could, remain myself, because I know me, and I like to stand on what I believe and what I say I'm gonna do. So I like to think if I did do stuff, it wouldn't have affected me, but I can't say that because it didn't happen. So I think, sex before marriage is it can be it can be it can be a detriment because of the effect it had on what happened later on. Like I say that because whatever the relationship start with, that's usually how it ends.
Yeah.
And if it start with sex, it usually end with not have. It usually end about sex, whether somebody has sex with somebody else or they not getting it from you no more. So I would say, try to keep it PG because I know my peoples be watching this stuff, but like it's definitely one of the it's important because it's the person you decide to spend your life with, like, and if you expect somebody to stay loyal and disciplined and abstinent besides yourself, you gotta you gotta reward that man for doing his job. That like dudes don't need much. You feel me? So it's like that in itself is as long as you keep them flags green and and you provide him with his intimacy, his affection, his love, because a hard day at work or whatever, like the stress, you get to take that away from him and nobody else can. Like if you really want that what's the word I'm looking for? But I just say if you really want that you want that to be solely yours, pretty much. You gotta you gotta give that man his medicine, man. You gotta be that man medicine. I don't think it's necessarily number one.
Yeah, because with me,
I don't think it's number one, but it's a good one.
It's not number one for me. You feel me? I think, like I said, man, I think with me, because I had a life. You feel me? Before, so it's like I ain't gonna lie. Before I got with mine, I want to say that year. I'm not gonna lie. I was really focused on sexual discipline.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got in a ship, you feel me? Like that really wasn't even my main focus. You feel me? Like, cause it used to. I ain't gonna lie. It used to have me. You feel me? Like before. You feel me? But I'm like, man, I don't really. You feel me? Like it's not that big to me no more, for real. Honestly, for real, because you feel like I was working on that.
It don't control you.
You feel me? Don't control me like I used to. That was like the main thing that I had to work on, for real. You feel me? So it's like now it's not really. It's not really that big to me. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? I can go, you feel me, like a week. You feel me, like without it. You feel
that's
me?
Control.
You feel me, like
because in this world we live in, cause
it's other stuff. You feel me, like that I gotta. You feel me, like you feel me, like that I'm not even. You feel me, like that I don't even really be thinking about that for real.
Sometimes it's like you don't even feel like you deserve. I don't deserve it. It's supposed to almost be like celebratory, like celebration, like even down to like just getting together now with all the guys and stuff like that. It's like, yo, I don't feel like I'm in a place right now where I can use spare time to just waste. Like we on a mission right now, and until we get there, it's like all that physical stuff, all that, it don't hit the same until you get where you're trying to go. That's what I say. But yeah, it's yeah.
I got a question for you. Somebody asked me. You feel me, but is it a difference between sex and making love? Me, I think it's a difference. You feel me? I think it's a difference. You feel me? Some people don't know what making love is. You feel me? But me, I think it's a difference for real.
Nah, it definitely is. Cause you don't never hear nobody say.
It wasn't until I got older till I knew the difference. You feel me?
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Like growing up, and people normally don't even use that term, like either one. But you never heard nobody say, "Yeah, I just made love this shorty." Like,
cause it's too intimate. You feel me? Like it's way too intimate. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Like, but nah, you feel me? Like
You be using adjective words. Man, hit.
Yeah.
Smash.
Man, I just beat shit.
Yeah, like they be talking crazy, like.
But that's because they just having, you feel me? They not,
sex.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Like, and that's why I like,
that's
you feel
sex.
me? Like,
That's sex. Yeah,
as I got older, I like, bro. That's why I started doing which name it? Because I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Hate sex. You feel me? People are you feel me? Because it's not intimate, you feel me? Like, because I was in relationships, you feel me? So it's like, when I was in a relationship, you feel me? I was used to, you feel me? Like,
love.
you feel me? Love, you feel me? Like, but, like, I'm like, you feel me? Like, you feel me back then, you feel me? Like,
I hate sex.
You feel me? I ain't gonna cat, you feel me? Like,
I hate sex.
you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? Like, cause it's just, you feel me? Like, it's just, you feel me? Like, it's just, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, that's it, you feel me? It's like, and then I'm on my way. You feel me? Like, it's just no feeling, you feel me? Like,
so all right, boom. That kind of correlate to the next, you know what I mean, my next thought. Love versus lust. It's kind of the same. You got lust being your sex and love being your making love. So what's the difference? Like,
it's nothing but lust in this world. That's all it is. You feel me? Like, it's really not much love. You feel me? In this world, for real, it's just a lot of lust. You feel me? Like, and that's why. You feel me? It's
the way it is.
It is the way it is. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Like, individuals just boom, 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 go to the next person. And Shorty's doing the same thing, for real. You feel me? Like, and I'm like, we could blame the Shorties, but at the same time, we can't. You feel me? Like, yes, it's their fault because they their own person, but it's our fault too as men because this is of how we treated them.
Yeah, we justify.
You feel me? So it's like how we treated them. You feel me? Like, it's why they be in a certain type of way, for real, for real. You feel me?
You gotta take accountability.
So you feel me? Like, and I understand that. You feel me? And like, bro, they feel like, yo, you ain't ready to dog me. They done been dogged so long. You feel me? This and that, da 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 da. Now they like, yo, I'm a da 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 da, but they don't understand. You feel me? Like, yo, you setting yourself up for failure. You setting yourself up. You feel me? For you to get even more hurt, to where now you need something to cope. You feel me? Like, with that. You feel me? Like, y'all are lovers at heart. You feel me? Y'all naturally just lovers. You feel me? Like, y'all can't be how men is. Y'all can't, no matter how much you wishing it, because you got too much emotions.
You're not gonna do
you
it.
Feel me? Yeah. So it's like you only hurting yourself. You feel me? I always would tell like my homegirl, like, you feel me? Like, if this dude over here, you feel me? He need this, that. You feel me? Because he's going through it, coping this and that, da 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 da. You feel me? And now you ready to take on his energy. Now you're like, yo, you know what? Since you've been that way, I'm gonna be that way. I'm like, why would you be something that's damaged?
Facts.
Ain't you going to become damaged?
Yeah.
Like, why would you follow behind? Like, that don't make any sense. You feel me? Like, that don't make any sense. You feel me? Like, nah, you be your own energy. You get away from that energy and be your own energy.
Word.
You feel me? Don't be. You feel like this damaged person. Cause now you wonder like, yo, you let your emotions take control, and now you fell off the cliff. And you ain't realize it. You feel me? Now it's hard. You feel like now you all messed up, and you like, man, I don't even know where I'm at now. You feel me? You're in the middle of the desert. You feel me? Trying to get back home, but you don't know where you at
or who you are.
You don't know nothing. You feel me? So now you feel like you got to do this, you got to do that. You feel me? Because you're not trying to think about it no more, and now it's leading you darker and darker. You feel me? So it's like that. You got to just be careful with the energies that you're transferring. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. Like,
and it's crazy because men and women, like we gotta stop just saying like we the same, because we definitely not.
Definitely
but
different. We're supposed to be different.
Yeah, you gotta think like you said, women naturally they were biologically wired to be lovers.
Yeah.
Men, pretty much the opposite. Like, we show love differently.
Yeah.
So obviously we would take on more of the lust traits because we're men. In our DNA is to conquer, is to rule.
Yeah.
So sad to say that's part of that's a lust trait where we gotta learn how to battle that, trying to
and the woman
breathe.
teach us love,
Yeah.
but I learned a while ago we in masculine energy right now. You feel me? It's not masculine feminine no more. It's masculine masculine. So now that's why we clashing with each other, because you feel like it's that feminine energy. It's not here. You feel me? So it's like it's no balance.
Really, I agree, but I also agree that I think the roles is kind of switched for real.
Yeah, of course.
So I think it's some feminine energy, but I think it's in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like they trying to be the man. So obviously, and then men can't really be men, especially black men. We really can't be men like that. We don't really got no say in nothing. So you gonna take a step back or you gonna crash out. So it's like we in the male population usually grow up with a feminine energy in this day and age.
Yeah.
And it's sad. So like,
but it all came from the Willie Lynch. You feel me? He said what he would.
Yeah.
He said what he did. You feel like with the animals or the donkeys or whatever, for real. You feel like, and they just added that to the humans. You feel like, take the man out. You feel me? The woman, she gonna be protective of her son, but she's gonna make her daughter, you feel me, like hard. You feel me? No diddy. You feel me? If no diddy in case, but you feel me? She gonna make her daughter tough and make the son weak. You feel me? And that's what it is now. You feel me? But you got these dudes thinking they tough because they picked up these feminine emotions and they zap out, but that don't make you tough. You feel me? Because when they come across, you feel me, like a real male energy, they back down because that masculine energy. Then they realize like they not as tough as they really think they thought they was.
Right.
You feel me? A lot of these dudes really be tough with just the women. Honestly, if we being honest, you feel me? A lot of dudes be just tough with the women. You feel me? Like, and they beat the woman and gotta get a weapon for the man. You feel me?
Crash out.
You feel me? Like it's we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it tall. But like I said, it came from they did this experiment. You feel me?
And it worked.
And it working. And it's still working to this day, for real. You feel me? Like,
but that goes back to what I was thinking. Like, it's crazy. Lust don't just apply to sex either. Like, our people, we lust money, we lust power. You know what I mean? Sometimes even, you know what I mean, fear and respect. Yeah. So it's like, lust is, if you think about it, bro, like, it's like you said, it's so much lust and so little love. It's almost like lust is darkness and love is light.
It is. Love is the highest form of vibration. You feel like, once I learned that, you feel like love being the highest form, like, you gotta think how good you feel showing love, bro. Like, when you wake up in the morning feeling love, you just wanna give nothing but love. Yeah, you feel me? That's all you wanna do. Facts. You feel me? Like, you like, dang, man, I feel good, man. You know what? Man, I feel like, you feel like, man, I might, man, yo, what's somebody cash app? You feel me? You feel like, cause you feeling this love.
But if you feeling that lust or that hate in your heart, that's what you're gonna do. That darkness, you're gonna spread it. You didn't even really want to wake up this morning.
Cause like you said, like we were saying, like the lust being a sex, you feel like you gotta think with sex, you feel like, yo, you just beating it. You feel me? So you feel me crazy? You feel like for real? You feel me? She like, you feel like you like. He take out his pain. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like,
transferred the pain to you.
Like, seriously, like, he going, like, bro, like, man, I'm ready to beat you. You feel me? You feel me? Like, yo, like, seriously, you feel me? Like, but if you love this person, like, you make like, you're not trying to. You careful, gentle with her. You feel me? Like, all that for real. You feel me? And I think. You feel me like seriously? You feel me like that? You feel like man, I'm ready, yo, I'm ready. You feel like man, I'm ready. Boom. You feel me? And be out.
What you say? She gonna feel what?
She gonna feel you. She gonna be like, yo, that just happened. That just happened.
Yes,
you feel me? Like
you was just lusted.
You just lusted. You feel me? Like. I feel like, and me personally, I feel like how individuals can switch this is by celibate. Going celibate. You feel me? Just cleaning yourself, cleansing and detoxing. Everything need a detox. You feel like you gotta think it's an addiction. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like, yo, it's just like somebody, you feel me, like on drugs. You feel me? Like they gotta go cold turkey. You feel me? Like with sex, you gotta go cold turkey. You feel me? Like you gotta clean it. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So
Nah, it definitely is though. It's a drug, and I don't think people realize like everything you like, you need. That's a drug.
yeah,
Like even money, like it's like if you fiending, like if people be even like you know how rappers do, they say stuff, but they might not really be thinking that deep into it. But like you fiending for the money, like that mean you'll do. What do a fiend do? A fiend will do anything.
you'll do anything you feel like just to get it.
Do anything. So
some stuff you realize you wouldn't even done it when you're in your right mind.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. So yeah, man, sex is definitely a drug, bro. Like you gotta look at it like that. Like what you do so much of that you can't go a day without, pretty much. Like or at least trying to do it. Like if you can't pull it off that day, you trying to do it the next day. Like are you up all night trying to get it? Yeah, you got that lust spirit. Like we was talking about those 7 deadly sins, and that's before we move on. Like that's normally what a young boy he brought up with that. Like that's probably the first spirit he latch on to, because he don't know nothing about pride. He don't know nothing about greed. He don't really know he got wrath or anger really. And he might know he got anger, but he don't know what wrath means.
Yeah.
And then you got gluttony. He don't know. So it's like at the end of the day,
he just eating.
Yeah, he just eating. But that lust, he know when he started to look at older women a certain way. When he come across some corn, and then he just like it's like fantasizing to him like. That's when it starts. So and if it don't get treated, like what we talk about with a disease, it do nothing but spread.
It just get worse. That's all it do. You feel it's only gonna get worse.
And there's grown men that been battling lust, and we still battle lust, but lust don't overtake us.
Yeah.
Like it's people that been overtook by lust, and they've been under the possession of that lust spirit for years, like, and don't even realize it. Like he telling you where to go. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, and also too, man, yo, wrap up. You feel me? Protect, like, y'all gotta start protecting yourselves too, bro. At the end of the day, for real, like kids is blessings. At the end of the day, kids is blessings. You feel me? But a lot of these kids, you feel me? Like, some people don't even be wanting these kids. You feel me? Like, and they coming up in these bad environments. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Then also too, you feel me? It's like, then also to the diseases. You feel me? Like I remember seeing the shorty talking about, you feel me? Like the yo, you feel me? Gucci, third leg or whatever his name is, for real. You feel me? And I'm like, you feel me? Like, you feel sorry for shorty, cause you like, yo. It's messed up, but you can't feel bad, cause it's like, it's that lust spirit, bro. Like you're a stranger at the end of the day, bro. You from these strangers. Then it's also too, you from like, that's what in that industry, that's just all you do.
You know what's at stake.
You feel me? Like you know what's at stake. Like at the end of the day, you gotta know the consequences of. You feel me? Like
what you sign up for.
Yeah, like it's consequences. You feel me? Like individuals in the streets know you from like in the streets. You feel me? The consequences is dead or in jail. Hopefully you make it out. In that industry, diseases, all of that, you just hope you make it out. You feel me? Like without any consequences, but it's consequences that's in it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you feel me? It's like, yo, you worked hard for
it. You earned it.
You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? You earned it. You worked hard for it.
So we can't feel bad.
You feel me? You can't feel bad. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? Like it's sorry that it's happened, but you feel like you can't feel bad at the end of the day. Like I seen shorty going crazy. I'm like, bro.
You knew.
Like, bro, I remember I seen something. It was like, yo, certain amount of bodies, you feel like you're more liable to get this disease. Certain amount of bodies, you're more liable to get this disease. Like, so it's like, yo, if you got bodies after bodies after bodies, like, yo, you're putting yourself at risk. I remember used to playing the computer game, the mind game. You're trying not to click on the box that got the mind. You feel me? On the computer, like individuals do. You had the pinball game, and you had the mind game. If you click on the box, you're trying to get the number. But if you click on the wrong box, you feel me, the mind pop up and it's over.
Okay.
A lot of y'all, you feel me, the wrong box. Yeah. You feel me? Like it's just what it is. You feel me? Like man,
you bound.
That's just, it's consequences with everything. You feel me? Somebody can't, you feel me, like feel bad. You feel me? Like if that's what you chose. That's what you chose. You feel me? Like, yo, it's consequences with everything that we do. Just make sure you're able to deal with whatever consequence come with whatever you're doing. If you want to go out here and you feel me, like smashing a lot of people, cool. That's your life. But hey, you feel me, like this comes with it. You feel me? This comes with it.
And once you sign that contract to be a lust member, it's hard to love now. Like,
and they want y'all to keep doing this because they're like, yo, man, the pharmaceutical, you feel me? Hey, it's a business.
And they getting paid.
Getting paid, you feel me? Like,
it's like they trying to like get rid of all love, like family, like everything, to just cover the world with a lust funk, like straight lust. So it's like, man, you like once you put yourself, I mean, it's your own prerogative. Like some people just felt like that's what they was called to do, like, which is crazy. I mean, that's the lust spirit, of course, speaking through you, but you might not know or believe that, but you know what I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, that's why it's hard to find love now.
Seriously.
It's hard for people to find love because when they see all that lust, they see everything, it's like, man, you don't want to take that risk.
Nobody ever say, you feel like, yo, I married that person. Like, man, what I do to that person?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, what I do to that person? They was like, man, I married. No, man, what I do to that person? That's just it. You feel me? So it's like, hey, you feel me? Like, man, find your person. Y'all go to the doctor together. You feel me? And y'all rock out. You feel me? Like, but it's just consequences. It's just consequences that come with stuff, bro. At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Like I said, you feel me? Do you feel me? I feel sorry for Shorty. Yes, you feel me? Like, but it's like, can't feel bad. You feel me? Like, cause don't individuals get checked? You feel me? In that industry, you feel like this should have. You feel like that should have. Them papers should have been. You feel me? Like all of that should have been. You feel me? Like yeah. You feel me? Like, but that lust, you feel like it must have just sped through. You feel like just rushed, or you feel like you was infatuated with him. You feel me? Like that you feel
overlooked it.
And that man said he got 3,000 bodies. Ain't no way you feel like you gonna go past. You feel like all these people. You feel me? Like and nothing going 3,000 people.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of people.
I don't even think you could be who you are.
I think he said he had 3,000. I'm like, bro, that's a lot of people, bro.
Man or woman, I don't think you can be who you once were when you got so many bodies. Like, that's why people be so triggered when you say stuff about bodies, because like, bro, you know, like for one, you might not even be speaking. It's that person, that probably the last person that just hit you. Now I mean, that's why they be so defensive about it, because you know it's not right. You know morally it's unethical, and you really ashamed of it. Like, but they try to mask it over with money and like living a life you thought you wanted, but you really dead and empty inside, but full of other people's spirits.
And I feel like you feel like the shorty, like I said, shorties, y'all take the energy. So I feel like that's why a lot of shorties becoming masculine, because you getting hit, you get hit so much. You feel like now you feel like you becoming the dudes. You feel me? Like, cause now you losing your purity. You feel me? Of woman.
Your essence.
You feel me? Like you feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So it's like now you feel me? Like you starting to think like a dude now, cause you just going through them. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So it's like
your estrogen going with your testosterone levels is crazy.
So it's like, yo, like in order, what's that? I feel like to reverse it, you got celibacy. You feel like you got to clean yourself out. You feel me? Get a relationship with God. You feel me? Like learn you feel me? Like what he talk about in the Bible about how to be a woman. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? And take yourself seriously. Find yourself first. Know yourself and know what you want out of, you feel me, like a person. You feel me? And then You feel like you're able to choose better. You feel like and know what's you feel like that.
And you gotta be real with yourself because.
And dudes, y'all gotta start being better too. You feel me? It's not just the women. You feel me? Dudes, y'all gotta start being better too. You feel me? Like you can't lead a woman. You feel me? Like if you ain't got, if you're not following God.
That's tough.
I had to learn that too. You feel me? Like that's why I'm still, like I said, I ain't perfect. You feel me? I'm still learning though. You feel me? But every day I'm trying to become a better individual. You feel me? Like, and I realize like I gotta build a relationship with God in order to be able to, you feel me? Like lead better. Honestly,
but back just you know what I mean, just so I could finish that one point I was saying, you just gotta be real with yourself, and it's not even like to shame you. Like you really gotta look in the mirror and say like, all right, I did this, and this for anybody. Yeah. Once you take accountability, you'll be able to move on. But all that going back to zero bodies and you a virgin again, man, just you gotta cut that out because that right there lets you know it was out of hand.
Yeah,
you gotta take it on the chin. Like no pun intended.
Yeah.
I ain't being funny. You gotta like address that and say to yourself like, yo, like what I did was, you know what I mean, at the time I thought it was right, but once I started to, you know what I mean, find myself and God found me, I can honestly, you know what I mean, observe myself how I was now, cause you gotta think, ain't no man going. Later on, he find out what you was doing, and you try to mask it up. You think he gonna stick it out with you? And once he find out the truth, if you can't be upfront, so you gotta address that off rip.
You got to. I seen videos of that.
Yeah.
You feel like dudes, if like they found out they sure they got, you feel like she got what's your name, and he left. You feel me?
So you really gotta find God because for a man to really take on that's a lot to handle, a lot to deal with. And they be thinking that's why you want to racial bias. That's why you want a new, you know what I mean, a new box, because you know what you did. So it's like you really gotta find God because that's the only way you gonna end up finding the right man for you that will be able and willing to accept that. Because if you trying to, you know what I mean.
It shows me in that conversation, but bodies is important. Bodies is important. I'm not gonna cap. You feel me? Like, cause at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, I feel like the more body she got, the harder it's for her to love, because now she done dealt with different type of dudes. So now you feel me? She like, oh, this dude, he gave me the best, da 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 da. So my dude, the dude I end up with, he gotta have this. You feel me? Like, oh, this dude, he had money though, so he gotta have this. You feel me? Like, oh, he gotta have that. You feel like because you done dealt with so many, so now you feel me like you comparing.
You try to build a man out of all the bodies you had. You try to build a body is crazy.
Building a body is crazy.
Out of all the bodies though, like
so it's like
crazy.
in comparison is the thief of joy. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? So it's like I realized, you feel me, like, man, like, that's why I was like, man, I was working on the sexual discipline, you feel me, because I realized I had to, you feel me, I had to get rid of all soul ties, you feel me, like, all that for real, in order for me to get into my next, you feel me, and I made sure, I was making sure, you feel me, like, I worked on that before I did, you feel me, because that's important, you feel me, I'm like, bro, a lot of that stuff came from trauma, you feel me, hurt, you feel me, like I said, that lust, you feel me, like growing up in the neighborhood, like, yo, you feel me, like, you the man if you feel like da 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 da, you feel me, like, so it's like,
some young my fault,
and I realized, you feel me, like, man, I wasn't a man because of that, you feel me, like, I wasn't a man, you feel me, like, I always say, you feel me, like, I wish I could go back in time, you feel me, and I wouldn't mess with it, I wouldn't done that, I'm gonna be honest. You feel me? I would have been more careful with who I dealt with. You feel me? And stuff like that. For I would have took it more seriously. You feel me? But like I said, that's sexual discipline. You feel me?
See, a lot of the youngins get pressured into it. Cause I've been that youngin. Like I've been that youngin around the older guys, the OGs and stuff like that, or just the older teenagers and stuff. Like, cause see, you know how like you might be one of the youngins that can be with everybody know you, so you can go everywhere.
Yeah.
So once you hear how they talking about girls and how they do them, and a lot of times someone might even be capping a little bit. They might be fabricating, you know.
They lie, dude.
Yeah, they be trying to stunt, like they really be on it, but they be begging. But whole time, like, you feel the pressure because like, yo, you ain't hit her, you ain't like, yo, you scared. They start playing that game with you where it's like, no, now you feel like you gotta prove a point, man. I ain't scared.
Yeah.
But see, me, like, I was different. Like, I grew up with a mind that I was just like, all I cared about was sports. I knew early, I'm like, yo, girls gonna distract me. They gonna get in my way. That was my mindset. So it was never necessarily the fear of girls. It was just like, I knew the consequences early. I'm like, man, I don't want to get no little girl pregnant. I don't want to get no disease. I'm thinking like that early. But once I got older and I started to think like, yo, like everybody around me, even some of the younger boys and already started, and I ain't did it yet, you know what I mean? So it started to play mind games with you, but you gotta stand on your 10, like you gotta be yourself. It's nothing wrong with it. You gotta weigh the pros and the cons, like the risk versus the reward, you know what I mean? So like that's why I'm like, you know what I mean, me and bro be having talks all the time, like, and you know what I mean, that's why I like you spoke on it a little bit, like you ain't gotta really go too much into it, but just like for the people that don't know like how the soul ties really is, like how tough it can be to break a tie, like especially when it's a tight knot.
Seriously,
you know what I mean?
That person can always just hit you up. And you don't even want to deal with that person, but they can just hit you up because they tied to you, and you just answer. You feel me? You gonna answer because you feeling like, yo, y'all that soul tie. You feel me? Like it's crazy. You feel me?
And that's why when you know what I mean, just by working on it, that's the only way you gonna get rid of it. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta, like you said, detox yourself. You gotta practice all that stuff.
Got to. You gotta know how to go without.
Yeah.
You got to. That's important.
Now I got a question, cause I see stuff like and some stuff I just laugh at because it be common sense, and some stuff it just be like childish. Like when you hear people say, "Oh, if a man don't want you, if he say something about how you dress, or if you go in here, you go in there, he insecure." Like, I don't know. I just think it's a respect thing. Like,
most definitely.
What you think, like, between insecurity and respect? Like, what's the difference?
I ain't gonna lie. Shorty said that to me. You feel me? Like, bro, she just cut off. I know we not gonna work. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, for one, I know that's manipulation.
Yeah.
You feel me? I know you trying to manipulate me so you can do what you want. You feel me? If a real man, he's gonna lay the ground. He's going to. He's trying to keep you safe. At the end of the day, you feel me? Any man that love you, you feel me? Like, I just seen that. Like, I just shared it earlier too. You feel me? A shorty was talking about it. You feel me? On Instagram, and she was like, "Yo, if a man really love you, you feel me? Like, bro, he's gonna teach you. It's that simple because he want to make sure he want to keep you safe. Mm-hmm. He want to keep you. You feel like he's gonna put you on game with a lot of stuff for real. You feel me? Like, because you feel me? Like, he know what's up. You feel me? So it's like if you want to be rebellious toward that, bro, because I'm looking at it like, yo, you're not thinking about, you're just thinking about your physical. You're just looking at it from the physical plane. You feel me? You're not thinking about the consequences of what can go on and happen. You feel me? Like you dressing like this, or you doing this, or you feel like you're not thinking about that. Me, I'm thinking about, you feel me, like everything. You feel me? It's crazy how, you feel me, like we see everything that goes on nowadays. Like, this happened to the shorty because of this. This happened to the shorty because of this. This shorty, and y'all still follow behind the same footsteps. It's like nobody's learning. Nobody's not seeing it at all. You feel me? Then y'all see the women that's married. You feel me? And y'all like, and she dressed. She stay dressed. She respect herself and this and that. You feel me? Like, oh, I can't. Oh, that's why, bro. You feel me? Like, where the good men at? It's good men out here. They see you. They just know that you're not their type. Yeah, you feel me? Like it's just that simple. Yeah. He's gonna look past your way. He's no, I'm not ready to cuff you, bro. You bringing too much. Mm-hmm. It's that simple. Like it's nothing to it. You feel me? Like I'm not. A shorty say that, you feel me? I'm not ready to argue with her. I'ma just walk away, bro, because I'm like, she's it's her ego.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I don't argue with egos because you can't say nothing.
Can't reason with it.
You can't at all. You feel me? So I'm like, you're not hearing straight. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? So I'm gonna just let you go do your thing. You feel me? Like, bro, at the end of the day, I don't have to deal with you. I got a choice to not deal with you. You feel me? Like, I don't have to stay here and deal with it. You feel me? Like, I'm like, all right, bet. You feel me? Like, if you feel like that, cool. I'm gonna go my way. You go your way. You feel me? If you don't see it as respect, it's nothing for us to talk about, bro. Like, it's nothing for us to talk about. You feel me? Like, cause at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, a dude come up and grab on you or this and that. You feel me? Like, the man is who you gonna call. You feel me? The first thing y'all doing is calling the whatever male in your family or your boyfriend. You feel me? Like, when most likely they told you, you feel like, yo, don't go out there like that. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, it's just avoidance. Like, some dudes out here, they gonna do what they do. You feel me? Like, but it lessens when you dress a certain way. It lessens your chance. You feel me? Because dudes look at that, they're like, yo, she carry herself a certain way. He look at that.
I ain't trying to put up with that.
You feel me? Or you feel me? Like, if she dressed in a well manner, you're like, yo, I can't approach her like this. Like how I might see a shorty dressed like this, he gonna approach her a different way. You feel me? Like, it's different. He gonna respect the woman that's dressed a certain way.
Respect herself.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, it's just what it is, bro. Like, but like I said, you feel me? Like, yo, if that's what you want to do and that's what you want to wear, that's what you do and that's what you wear. You feel me? But a lot of dudes got put in a lot of situations because of shorties not listening. You feel me? RP to those guys.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because they taught to protect and be to her rescue, whether a brother, uncle, dad, boyfriend, whatever. You feel like he like, yo, I gotta come rescue her, and he lost his life or something happened to him, or free him, because you feel me, and she's back out here on the same in the situation, and now he can't protect you. You feel me? Like, bro, it's like certain stuff just avoidance, bro. It's common sense. You feel me? Like, because it's like, yo, if you care about the ones that you love, you feel me? Like, you wouldn't want to put them in any situation. So it's like, yo, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation because I know individuals about how they gonna be about me. It's that simple, bro. But hey, you feel me? Like, whatever you do, you feel me? It's your life at the end of the day. But for me, you feel me? Like, nah, you feel me? Like, I'm not dealing with it. You feel me? And I'm not arguing.
Yeah, and I think some of them, like, some of them get it confused. Like, you think because you look good, you a good woman. Like,
no,
it don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense at all. That
like,
got nothing to do with it. You feel me? Nothing. You feel me? Like, there's people that think, you feel me, like, yo, you grown because you got materialistic stuff. Like, Bow Wow had a house when he was 6. He had money when he was 6. He was a provider when he was 6.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Like, bro, that's a kid can, you feel me? Like, all this stuff, what makes you a man, what makes you a woman is your character, your morals, what you stand for, what you stand on. That's what makes you that, bro. You feel me? Because it's a lot of individuals, you feel me, like, that got this and got that, but they still immature. They still immature. You feel me? They haven't grown up. You feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? They got older, you feel me? But they didn't get wiser. It's that simple. You feel me? Like, but, you feel me? Like, whatever a person feel like, you feel me? It's what you feel.
Everything is respect, though, man. Like, that's why I asked, because it's like, when you hear him say, oh, he insecure, it's like, come on now, like, you know what's out here. Like, at the end of the day, like, what do they call males that, you know what I mean, that do that kind of stuff? They call them predators. Because you present yourself as prey.
Sure.
Like, what do a predator, like a lion, you know what I mean, he looking for a gazelle, he looking for a zebra, he looking for something easy. So you presenting yourself as an easy object, easy target, like, it's unspoken when you see a woman dressed a certain way. You like, oh, she about her business. She intellectual. She not going for none of that. And if anything, she going like had no fear about it. Like, the way she talk back, like, she gonna say what she gotta say on her mind. But opposed to somebody who dressed like, you know what I mean, you out Miami Beach or something, and you exposing yourself. So he gonna approach you with the objective, like, oh yeah, this why I'm even out here. I'm looking for this kind of line. I'm looking for this. This my type of appetite. You know what I mean? And then you see what goes on, and you can't. That's what goes back to what we was talking about before. Like, you can't blame. It's sad to say like you feel sad, but you can't feel bad.
Yeah, you feel me?
Because once a man tell you like, yo, like don't go out there because you know what's gonna be out there. Like, don't wear this because you know who gonna be out there. You know what I mean? So like bro said, that's common sense. And if you can't grasp that, you just not ready to be, somebody's wife.
You're not.
You're just not ready.
And they keep asking why they can't get a man. Like, it's like why they keep attracting these type of males. That's just what you're attracting.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's common sense. You gotta look at the pattern. It's just the pattern. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, yo, you keep attracting you keep attracting the same thing.
You work hard for it.
You gotta look at what you're doing. You like, yo, I'm doing something wrong because I keep attracting this.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And it could be what you're wearing, how you act. You feel like this and that. Like, a good dude not gonna deal with certain stuff, bro. You feel me? Like, it's just what it is.
That's exactly what it is, man. But
like, you feel, but like I said, you feel like, yo, like, it's your life. It's your life at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, handle your business. You feel me? Like, if that's what you want to do and that's what you want to be, that's what you want. But don't go out here blaming the world, or saying, you feel me, bashing dudes and this and that when it's you. You feel me? Because we gotta stop this woman and male. You feel me? Woman and men. You feel me? Like, argument. You feel me? Like, we all need each other at the end of the day, for real. You feel me? So, like, we definitely gotta stop that. But it's like, yo, at the end of the day, the only way we really gonna find reason is if we listen to each other. Everybody wanna be right. You feel me? That's the problem. You feel me? It's the egos clashing. You feel me? But we gotta listen to each other. Like, yo, why you feel this way about men, or why you feel this way about women? You feel me? And really listen to each other.
The root.
You feel me? But it's whenever people mature enough and ready to have that conversation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is. You feel me? Like, and you gotta be ready to change. You feel me? Work together, be united. You feel me? Y'all gotta work on that lust. You feel me? You gotta work on them 7 sins. You feel me? You gotta be ready to give up. You feel me? Like them old ways. It's just what it is.
No. You definitely you hit it on the nail on the head. Like, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, that's where we gotta go. Like, I think we gotta restart. Like, we men and women, like we got off on the wrong foot. Yeah. Pretty much. Like, from our generation or the generation before ours, it's like we know where the problems stem from. So it's like somebody got to be the bigger person and just be like, yo, I'm not gonna keep hurting my people. Like, I'm not gonna keep hurting our women. And then y'all got to be like, yeah, we don't want to be hurt, so we're not gonna contribute to hurting y'all either.
Seriously.
Because at the end of the day, like, who really getting hurt the most? It's the kids.
At the end of the day,
it's the kids. And I know we live in a world now where sometimes the kids ain't even important. They not that they so insignificant that, sometimes we don't want them. People killing them and doing the most heinous things. But at the end of the day, like, where we at right now, like, we at a crossroads, man, where we could really, like, change the future. If men and women can talk, learn how to talk without listening for the argument and
communicate and comprehend.
Like, forget
people not comprehend
that part. Like, we need to go back to that, like, reading and comprehension. Like,
seriously.
Because that's why there's so many crash outs. Because the youngins don't know how to communicate without getting violent, without getting loud. And with the women, they don't know how to communicate without getting triggered, without getting defensive. And we gotta cut that out. Like, you gotta be able to sit there and take your criticism. Like, how I came up, like, we couldn't talk back. We couldn't say nothing. We had to, and y'all might say it's a different time. It's not like it used to be. Exactly. And you can tell, it's not the way it used to be. Everybody in the world say, man, it's not like it used to be. And we contributed to it. We helped.
Like, we all just gotta try to understand each other. Yeah, that's it. Bro. You feel me? Like, the men, y'all gotta play y'all part too. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. Stop. You feel me? Like, stop trying to control. You feel me? Like, really try to understand. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? Set good examples. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff, honestly, for real. But we must first just come together first. At the end of the day, you feel like be able to sit at the table first.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's for we gotta start with the kids first. Like, what do the kids need from both sides? And then once that get addressed, it's like, all right, how can we, even if y'all not gonna be together, like how can y'all work together and still be, you know what I mean, on your own time, where it's not like y'all keeping each other from moving on, because that's where a lot of it is. It's like one don't want the other to move on, and the other one want to move on,
Yeah.
but the other one got control of the kids, or the other one, you know what I mean, can't see the kids.
And it's crazy. That's how it always go. Like two individuals never on the same page. You feel me? That's just always how it go. You feel me? It's just like it's even with, you feel me, like it always used to be, you feel like the person you chasing somebody else. You feel me? Like two people just never just on the same page, bro. You feel me? Like individuals gotta get on the same page. You feel me? Like I said, you feel me? And stop the hate. You feel me? And love is the highest form of vibration. You feel me? Like stop all that tough stuff, all that. You feel me? Like, bro, we all got emotions. We all got feelings. You feel me? We all want love. You feel me? Like this, we gotta be real. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real. You feel me? But a lot of people want it, but they don't want to give it. You feel me? So it's like, yo, you gotta be able to give it too. But we gotta we just gotta detox. You feel me? Like all that stuff that we learned that we thought was right. Some stuff was right, some stuff not. You feel me? Like you gotta, at the end of the day, we gotta pay attention to the pattern. Cause one thing I learned, you feel me? Like, yo, never believe words. Sometimes believe actions, but sometimes actions to be deceiving. But always trust patterns. And if we looking at the patterns of how the youngins is coming up, both the women, the girls, and the boys, we're like, yo, something is going wrong in our neighborhoods, in every city, in every state. You feel me? Because it's the patterns. Everybody, they growing up the same. You feel me? So it's something being taught in these households that's the same. And we all, like, it's no males. Then we got the emotion of the woman. It's just what it is. You feel me? Like, we gotta keep it tall, bro. You feel me? Like, yo, getting cussed out. You feel me? Like, oh, how the kids bad. You feel me? Like, when you teaching them this, how you upset at the kid for cussing when that's the language that you teaching them? That don't make any sense. You feel me? Like, it's just certain stuff. You feel me? Like bro, like we just certain stuff. We gotta be realistic.
Yeah. Cause we the ones that's keeping the engine going.
Seriously.
So like this, I was just over here like thinking about like, yo, what if we really just woke up one day and on social media it was no toxicity? It was literally just all love. Like, it would be crazy. Like, the world would stop. Like, yo, black people not fighting no more. They not arguing no more.
Nah,
like, what's
no
going
kissing.
on?
You feel me? Like,
it would be a shock. It would be like, hold on.
They won't have nothing else. They won't have nothing to talk about.
They're like, hold on, new news about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, they
gonna bring something up
to just get us back divided. That's how it worked. So now that we know this, like we talked about, once we find a solution, we don't keep talking about the solution. We start working it. Like, so we gotta, like, I know it's gonna be hard to not have sex once you start having sex like that. It's just like cutting back off the weed. Once you start going cold turkey, I know you're gonna have withdrawals. It's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? Like, don't use hand-to-hand combat either. You know what I mean? Like, just really, like, discipline yourself. You feel me? Like, really discipline yourself. And I know for the women, like, you really want to be considered pure, learn how to purify yourself. And then just, like, focus on the kids and, like just trying to do your part of being, like, a positive to the situation. Like, I know you might be in a worse situation than somebody else. I understand, like, we can't speak for everybody. We know everybody ain't gonna want to hear it, but this is what we need.
Step by step.
Step by step.
Just step by steps, you feel me? Like, man, baby steps turn to medium steps turn to big steps. You feel me? Like I said, we not perfect. You feel me? You gonna have days where you mess up, you gonna have days, but as long as you working towards, you feel me? That's it. You feel me? Like they said, you feel me? If you do what's hard now, you feel me, your life gonna be easier in the long run. But if you do what's easy now, your life gonna be harder. You feel me? So which one you wanna do?
Oh man.
You feel me? It's up to you.
Oh man.
But you feel me? Like, man, we ready to wrap this up. You feel me? Episode 7. I just wanna say, you feel me, like, to all the women out there, I love you. You feel me? I love y'all. You feel me? And I want y'all to know, you feel me, like, bro, we don't hate y'all. We don't. Sometimes we just dislike, you feel me, like what's going on. And I know y'all love us, but y'all just dislike, You feel me? Like what we do or what we say for real, you feel me? But we need to come together. You feel me? No kids, you feel me? Shout out to you feel me, all women. Shout out to my black women. You feel me? Shout out to my black women. You feel me? Because I know that y'all go through a lot. You feel me? At the end of the day, for real, you feel me? And I want y'all to prosper. I want y'all to rise. I want y'all to heal. You feel me? Heal yourself. You feel me? Too at the same time, for real. You feel me? Like, I came from a black woman, so how can I just, you feel me? Like, why would I dislike a black woman? You feel me? That don't make any sense, bro. You feel me? But just know, you feel me? You feel me? Send love to y'all. You feel me? Whatever y'all going through. You feel me? You know.
Nah, I agree, man. It's on us, man. Like, it's on, cause nobody gonna fix it for us, so we gotta rip the Band-Aid off, man. Like, take the
Black man, let's get right.
Yeah, we gotta take the criticism. Like, everybody take accountability for everything, even if you ain't started. Just take accountability for it, and
take accountability for your part.
Yeah, man. Then stuff will start to change, man. It definitely will, man. Definitely.
You feel me? We out of here for sure.